Hello, navigators. Today we're going to talk about the differences between digital signage and digital wayfinding. And rather than just do a conversation around those two tools that are available, what I'm going to do is put it in the context of understanding your visitor personalisation and connect, communicate and convert process, so you can understand where you're going to get the best bang for your buck. So the Fab Four of visitor personalisation is, who are your visitors? So what tools do you have to track them? The second of the Fab Four is, of course, where are your visitors and what can you broadcast or communicate with them? The third one is why. So to enable a conversation with your visitors, and also what are those visitors thinking they're going to do and what do you want them to convert into doing? So if we go back to the first one, who, and the tools you have available to track a visitor, there are a couple of ways of doing it. You can buy mobile phone location data from people like Google or from mobile phone providers. You can also build your own Wi-Fi network, just like you can access at a airport at the moment, and that too collects a visitor's IP address and enables you to have an ongoing conversation with them. You can have cameras. This is quite popular with queue times to monitor who people are and what they're doing. And of course, finally, you can do what's called a physical audit, which is self-explanatory. So the next part of a visitor personalisation is, once you know who they are, you want to know where they're going to go, or maybe you want to help them decide where they're going to go. And that's more of a, rather than tracking, it's a broadcasting communication method. So again, you can use traditional signage or digital signage. You can do geotagging, which means that when a visitor goes somewhere, you get a pop-up and it says, did you know you can go and do this? So it's very similar to, I have the Strike bowling alley up on my phone, and whenever I go anywhere near a Strike bowling alley, I get a message on my mobile phone saying, take the kids bowling, here we are, we're only 2 minutes away. And of course, you can also SMS visitors at any particular time based on any timetable. So the next step, once you know who your visitors are, where they want to go, you then have a conversation with them about why. So that is around understanding what that visitor persona wants to do at your site. So what's the experience that you're hoping to get that persona to engage in at your premises? So a really good way to engage with people doing that is those static digital signs, you find in shopping centres, and that helps them search and find where they want to go. Or you could have what's called digital wayfinding, which also allows you to search and find, but goes that one step further and provides detailed step-by-step directions on how to get somewhere, and allows them to change those journeys or add to them in an ad hoc way, because they're away from a digital sign, which is not mobile, and they've got the digital wayfinding on their mobile phone, which gives them mobility and during a journey that they might want to change. Finally, in the visitor personalisation, you want to get a visitor to engage in an experience. So what is that? So you want to be able to convert visitors into doing something and more of it when they're at your location. So generally speaking, you want to influence the whole location dwell in real time, anywhere for all visitors. So yes, you can do that in some ways with traditional digital signage. With digital wayfinding, you've got a fully mobile in real life monitoring system that allows you to communicate and convert to visitors in real time about what's going on in that particular location and that experience. So hopefully that wraps up the different points in a visitor personalisation journey that digital signage and digital wayfinding come into their own, and where you're going to get the best bang for your buck. So to summarise, digital signage are big, bright, they can be gorgeous, and they are in, if you like, iconic locations inside your venues, and you can update them from a central location. They are very expensive. You generally have a limited number of them. Whereas digital wayfinding is a customized digital map that allows your visitors to be connected to your venue or experience at any time, and it's fully mobile. So visitors can, you can identify who they are, where they're going, why they're going to do it, and what they're going to do before they leave home, during the journey of bed to venue, during the experience that they're at, so the sports tournament or the concert, and then of course when they're going home, the journey going home, so venue back to bed, and of course the next day when they're reviewing it. So both of these tools connect nicely together, and there is a place for either of them in your business. You just need to know which part of your visitor personalisation journey you want to spend more assets on. So thanks for your time and keep navigating.